Daily Clipman here, and this is my first episode of my Euro 2012 talk. And I'm going to start off by talking about Friday's matches. It was Poland v Greece and Russia v Czech Republic. I'm going to start off with Poland. Poland look really strong, really. I think they could go far because they've got home support as well. And striker Lewandowski looked really good, and so did their winger Blaszczykowski, or whatever his name is. And it was a shame to see Chesney get sent off, because it was just unfortunate because it was his first tournament for Poland, and yeah. And then Greece, they didn't look good, to be honest. I thought they looked a bit slow. They're lucky to get a goal, but I think the only way they're going to score is really set pieces, because their teams look slow and not ready for the tournament or anything. They're not going to do what they did in 2004. I think they're going to get knocked out straight away. Russia, they look really strong. Their striker Kirchhoff played awful, to be honest though, but when they subbed him off, they looked strong, and well, they looked strong even when he was on, he just didn't play well. And yeah, I think they've got a good balance of defence, midfield and attack, and Arshavin played really well for him. And it's a shame he can't replicate that form for Arsenal, but there we go. Russia might play different to Arsenal, which they probably do. And then Czech Republic wasn't that impressed with them, to be honest. Petr Cech had a poor game and goal, which was bad for him, and none of their players really stood out. Rosicky didn't stand out, Baros didn't stand out, but yeah, so I think they're going to get knocked out. And I think Group A, the two teams that go through are going to be Poland and Russia. In Group B, it was Netherlands v Denmark and Portugal v Germany. Going to start with Netherlands. I thought Netherlands played really well. They created opportunities. They had 28 shots in the end. But just unfortunately, didn't score. Van Persie had an off day, which no one expected after the season he's had. But I suppose good form's got to come to an end at some time. And then Huntelaar, he looked good when he came on, but he just didn't have the time to do much. And yeah, I think they played really well. Robben looked quite good, but sometimes he could have shot, but instead he tried to pass it in the first half. He did change it in the second half, but he just couldn't convert the goals. I think Holland looked weak defensively, and that's why Denmark scored. And as for Denmark, I think they've done well. They know what to do against the big teams, which they've got 3 of them in their group. They just need to hold back, stay defence, keep men behind the ball, and when they get the chance, just go and break. Because their left back, I think he's called Simeon Poulsen. I think he done really well at left back. He used his pace to get through the defence, and yeah, and then Balotelli got a great goal. I think Bentner looked a bit lost out there, to be honest, but I don't know, maybe that's because it was first game. Hopefully he'll improve. And Eriksson looked okay, but he was never going to really impress against a team like Holland, to be honest. And Germany, Portugal. Germany, they looked okay. I thought Germany were going to win the tournament, but they played alright during that game, just didn't manage to score. Gomez scored a nice goal, but I don't think he done that well, to be honest. I think their best player was Ozil. He done really well linking play up with Gomez and all the other midfielders. And Hummels and Badstube did look a bit nervous in defence, but that's because it was first game. So that'll improve later on in the tournament. I still think they've got a chance, but they need to improve a bit, and Gomez needs to improve a bit, I think. Portugal, I think they done well. Ronaldo didn't shine, but he done some good stuff. Varela should have scored right at the end, but I don't know, I suppose it was one of his first touches, so. And I think Portugal's the same as Netherlands, I feel. They've got a strong attack, but they're weak defensively. They've got like Nani, Ronaldo, people like that, Morelos, people like that in their midfield and attack. Their defence isn't as good. Pepe is not the best in my opinion, and Bruno Alves is good, but he's not as good as some defenders like PK or something for Spain. and Spain's where we go next in Group C, with Spain, Italy, and who was the other game? Republic of Ireland, Croatia. Spain, I think they done well. They chose not to play any strikers. They played 6 midfielders, but Fabregas is the most forward midfielder, and I think they struggled a bit because none of their midfielders really knew when to go forwards or when to come back. And when Silva and Iniesta got crosses in, there was no one really in the box. But their goal was good. Silva got a great pass to Fabregas, which was a great finish. And I think they did look good. They just need a bit of, not practice. They just need to get into the tournament a bit more, and then I think they could go quite far. Because their defence looked good as well, Casillas looked good. It's shame Puyol's not playing, but Ramos and Piqué done well in defence. As for Italy, I think they look good. They done well. They knew that they were the underdogs in the game, so they played like a defensive team, and they only played 3 at the back with De Rossi at the back as well. But they kept men behind the ball, and that worked for them. Balotelli looked poor when he came on. No, not when he came on. All game before he came off. He had one well good chance when he nicked the ball off Sergio Ramos and ran at the keeper, but he took about 10 hours to take the shot, to be honest. Well, not literally, but yeah, it was just too slow, and he got a bit too cocky, I feel, and Prandelli was right to take him off. And I think Mancini's going to look at him and think, do I need him for next season? And I'm not sure that he does. But yeah, Di Natale's goal was really good, and I think Buffon had a good game in goal. He's aging, but he played well. And Cassano looked good as well. He's only just come back after a minor stroke. He's only come back in the last couple of months, but he looked good as well. Republic of Ireland, what can I say? It didn't look too good. They got a good goal, Sean St Ledger, great header after a great McGeady cross, but it was some poor defending by Croatia, to be honest. I think what Republic of Ireland needs to do to get far is, well, they've got Italy and Spain, so they're going to have to play the defensive underdog team. But they need to use McGeady down the wing, because he's got pace. They need to use his pace to run at the fullbacks and get crosses into Doyle and Robbie Keane. And I think that's going to be their best way of scoring. And it was a shame for them to let in an early goal, but it was a good header by Kuzmanovic. And their defence looked a bit shaky, but that's just because it's the first game they're nervous. As for Croatia, they done good. Kuzmanovic scored 2 great headers, and Jelavic scored. Ireland protested for offside, but it was Stephen Ward that sliced the ball to him, so it wasn't actually offside. I think they look good, but I don't think they'll go through the group, I think. But if they, I don't know, because Italy, Spain, they both look good, but I think Croatia could nick it against Italy. I think Spain will come top of the group and Croatia will come second and Italy third. But then I think Croatia will come up against England or France, and I think they'll go out then. So I think they do well to get through to quarters, but I don't think they'll get any further. And today's matches are France v England and Sweden v Ukraine. France v England, that's going to be a cracker of a game, to be honest. Roy Hodgson, first tournament match as England manager, and Laurent Blanc as the France manager. I think England are going to play the defensive team with Welbeck and Young as the 2 most attacking players. And France, I think, are really going to attack England to test their defence, because they've got John Terry in defence, and they've got either Jagielka or Lescott, sorry. I think they'll go Lescott, but I'm not sure. But in England, I think they've got one of the best goalies in the world at the moment, so hopefully they'll be safe with Joe Hart. But they just need to keep the ball and get the ball up to Young and Welbeck. And as for France, I think they've got a good team. Benzema's a really good player. I think he could get top scorer if France go far. And I don't know, I think I can see the game being a draw, to be honest. I hope England win, but I can see it being a draw. And Sweden-Ukraine, that's nothing to get excited about. I think Sweden will win it, even though Ukraine have a home advantage. I think Sweden will nab it because they've got people like Ibrahimovic, Sebastian Larsson, people like that. So I think think Sweden could just win that, but I think it'll be France and England that get through the group, and Sweden and Ukraine get knocked out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll hopefully do another episode tomorrow about talking about the England games, or talking about the England game and the Sweden-Ukraine game. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you agree or disagree with any of my points in this video, just stick them below in the comment section, and please like this video and subscribe for more. And I will also be doing top 5 FIFA 12 goals, skills, tackles, saves, stuff like that, and also top 5 Call of Duty kills, stuff like that. But yeah, so if you can email your FIFA and COD clips in to dailyclipman@gmail.com, I'll put it in the description. Yeah, then I'll hopefully get that going soon, because I'll include some of my own if there's not enough, but if I can get like 5 in a couple of days, and that'll be good, then I can start that going. But yeah, I hope to be active on this, so please subscribe, like, for more of this sort of stuff. Thank you, Daily Clip Man. Thanks for watching, goodbye.